Hello all again. This is Mr. H666, making another vlog or blog or whatever you want to call it on the 21st of the 9th of 2010. I decided today to, as you can see by the holes in my collection and this pile here, decided to talk about a little bit of my favorite genre of games and some of my favorite games ever. I play a lot of games, first-person shooters, simulation games, role-playing games, fighting games, puzzle games, whatever kind of games. But there's always been a genre of games that I absolutely love, and those been the survival horror games or just plain horror games. And I hope this video doesn't bore you guys a lot. I'm just gonna show. I'll show the games that I have. I'll say which for which system it's available on. And if it's one of the games that I truly like, I'll speak a little bit about it. Unfortunately, I don't have any video capturing device or I don't have any footage available for me, so for you guys, I mean. So bear with me. Right, let's start with PS3. Little PlayStation. No, actually, let's start with Let's start with the PlayStation systems. Going from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 3. PlayStation 1 games, unfortunately, I only had a few specific horror games that I liked. There was a game that I played for the PC, I'll get that in a moment, called D. In 1990 something or other. I can't remember the name. I managed to find the PS1 version for D. Good game, must admit. Comes in 3 discs. This one. It is a good game. Although, for those who, how can I explain this? You have to see it. You have to see it to watch it. There is a sequel to the game I don't have for the Dreamcast and the 3DO, if I'm not mistaken, called D2. But if I get one of those, I'll make a little review about it. So this is one of them, D. The other one, another one for the PS1, and I must admit, it's a genre series of games that I absolutely love, and I have all of them. It's, whoops, sorry about that. It's Silent Hill. And as you can see, we've got Silent Hill 1 for the PS1, which is an absolute great game. For the PS2, I got Silent Hill 2, the Collector's Edition, and of course, Silent Hill 2, the Director's Cut. I bought them both because this one has the Maria stage, which this one doesn't. This one has a DVD of a making of the game, which is a must-have for fans. I got Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 3, which is absolute must-have as well. This one, I bought it more for the collection's sake. Silent Hill 4, The Room, which, well, it's a bit of a boundary jump between Silent Hill 3 and Silent Hill 4. I must admit, on Silent Hill 2 and 3, those are most of my favorite games of the Silent Hill series. So favorite that I still have vivid memory. I dreamt of I had a nightmare of Silent Hill, where I was in the Silent Hill series. It's in the Netherworld or Otherworld. Being a bit of a gamer. Silent Hill 4, like I said. Silent Hill Origins and Where the hell they would kill them to? Ah, Silent Hill Origins, which I must admit is quite a good game, and Silent Hill Shared Memories for the PS2. One thing that really surprised me is that where I live in the UK, you can't find Silent Hill 2 Shared Memories for the PS2. You can only find them for the Wii. I only found this in Portugal. Managed to find this in Portugal at a very good price, so of course I had to buy it. More for the PS2. Got Obscure 2, which is a zombie game type of thing. Sequel to Obscure 1, of course. Where you're basically teenagers on a zombie-infested school. It's more or less a good game. Role-playing game, Fahrenheit. These guys surprised me. I actually forgot to bring Heavy Rain, which are from the same company, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's from the same company that made Fahrenheit. It's a good game with very unique control system, I must admit. Another favorite games of mine, which is Suffering 1 and 2. Played it several times. I really like them, and the storyline is very good. I hope they make a movie of this one. I must admit, or together. I hope they make a movie out of it. They're thinking about making a movie. I hope they do. Oops. And then, of course, one of the most controversial games. I don't consider much as horror. I consider more of as a slasher game. Manhunt 2 and Manhunt 1. I must admit, if you haven't played these games, go and try them. You really will enjoy them. Now a little bit of going back into the horror games. I've got Cool One, which I must have never played it. I bought it because, as I said, I'm a collector of horror game. I've seen this in a review on YouTube, but I can't remember who did the review. The graphics are good, but I have to try it in depth to give you a statement about that. Haunting Grounds. Haunting Grounds is more or less the same thing as this one, Clock Tower 3. It's the kind of games where you just hide. You run and you hide and you hope that you're not caught. If you're caught, you're dead, basically. It's the kind of games that these ones are. I still want to see if I can find Clock Tower 1 and 2, although on eBay, Clock Tower 1 goes very, very expensive for a PS1 game, I must admit. If you like this kind of stealth games, well, I mean stealth by not Metal Gear Solid game type. What I mean is, if you like kind of games where you have to hide to protect yourself from a monster, try these two. More. Now I got. Also, these three games scared the living daylights out of me, and I must admit, Project Zero 1, Project Zero 2, and Project Zero 3. Unique games where you have to kill ghosts with a camera. Very weird, I must admit, but very interesting concept at the same time. Give this a try. And to finalize the PS2 way, and jump into the PS3, three games. Forbidden Siren 2, and for PS3, Siren Blood Curse, or Forbidden Siren 3. Quite good games, which gives you an in-depth look. How can I explain this? You have to escape the zombies, or the undead kind of people that are roaming. And the only way to do that is by accessing their vision. which is quite unique in the game. Also, there's any of my guys, any of you guys seeing this, any of the subscribers knows where I can find the movie Forbidden Siren. I would really appreciate it if you told me. I've only got a copies version of the internet. I can't find it anywhere to buy. So if you guys can find it, please, I would really appreciate it if you told me. Going for the PS3 now, Clive Barker's Jericho in a Metal Tin version. I'm a huge Clive Barker fan. I haven't got the... There we go. I haven't got Clive Barker's Undying for the PC. It's a great shoot 'em up, I must admit, when it was released. This one, I must admit, is also very good. Most people give this a low score, but just for the sheer horror, and because it was created by Clive Barker, for me, it's a must-have. The ending, though, is a bit sad. Silent Hill Homecoming, another must-have for the Silent Hill series. I was a bit disappointed because it was more action-based than normal games, but oh well, it's a must-have. And these two, well, Resident Evil 5, I don't think I can say anything about it. And Saw, and I'm waiting for the Saw 2 game. Saw surprised me actually. Pretty gory. I missed the game as gory as this. Let's see how it goes in the future. Now let's go back in the past again, going to the old Xbox games. The Thing. For collectors only. Same thing with the Obscure. I bought this because I played it on PC and I just wanted to have it. It's a good game per se. Same thing as Cold Fear. It is a pretty good game with zombies and etc. But the problem with this game is, almost with no map, you get lost pretty easily. Now, one of my favorite games of all time as well, and one of my favorite authors of all time, H.P. Lovecraft's Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. Pretty scary game. The sanity system, the dynamic sanity system that this game has is pretty good. Fortunately, it gets riddled with bugs. So, play this one if you like it. And now, I've showed these games before on PS2, but I bought them on the Xbox as well to have the collection. Project 01, Project 02, Crimson Butterfly, but this has a director's cut, which has a few extras. And then Silent Hill 2, oops, sorry, and Silent Hill 4. Games that are a must-have for the collection. Going for the GameCube, I'll just show these two, and I think you understand what they are. Resident Evil, I don't have anything to say about it. Now, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. If you like H.P. Lovecraftian universe, you will like this one. Bear in mind, it has nothing to do with H.P. Lovecraft's universe per se. But if you like the genre and the theme of it, you will like this game. Going to the Wii now. Of course. I don't have to say anything about it. Ju-On, The Grudge. I must admit, this game surprised me. Surprised me quite a lot. And I think I'm going to have to finish off the rest in the second part. So I'll catch you guys in a moment. See you guys soon.